another episode of Disqualified. I am your double predictions champion, Trevin.
For now.
I am defending this weekend, actually, but joined by currently beltless Caleb, my lovely co-host.
Hola!
And our cameraman and producer, Zach, is behind that camera, being the cameraman and producing.
We are on the road to WrestleMania, and we have to make our stops through the weeklies. We all have to get there. This is NXT time, but...
Speaking of road to WrestleMania...
Bro, they fucked this shit up hardcore.
For the first time in years, Stand and Deliver will not be on WrestleMania Saturday.
Not just years, for the first time ever, it will take place away from WrestleMania. It'll take place April 4th in St. Louis.
And the internet is already clamoring, including myself a little bit, saying it's so that ticket sales aren't compared.
Hey, you know, if you stop charging up the ass for what's supposed to be a family event, wrestling show is supposed to be a family event, and not just a bunch of dude bros who want to sit there and get drunk. Because when we went to Raw last year, I legitimately think I saw one family. And it was the family in front of us. That's it.
Yeah. When we went to NXT Live, it was...
Bunch of adults. I didn't see a single kid in that crowd.
Nope.
It's like, dude, what are we doing here? We're losing recipes, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, it will take place away from Mania. I think it's going to harm it.
Yes.
Mainly because now... they have 2 weeks to fill with people that are done with NXT.
Yes, because the good thing about Stand and Deliver being on WrestleMania Saturday is that you don't have to finagle the post-Mania call-up people anymore.
Yeah, you can, you're going to come with us, you're going to join us now. And we're going to go from there. Now it's, let's say Joe Hendry, because his title match isn't on here. It's not happening tonight. There's no spoilers that I could give. So let's say Joe Hendry walks into Mania as champion and then loses to whoever he's going to face. Now Joe, instead of just going up to the main roster that Monday or that Friday, now has to sit in the 2-week limbo period to where, now I can finally move on.
Yeah,
I have to sit here for 2 more weeks.
If this lasts more than this year, it's for the reason the internet is saying is they don't want NXT to look like it's selling more tickets than their main attraction.
I think it's also because they wanted to get ahead of it by not having it next year, because next year it's going to be in Saudi.
Yeah.
And they're probably not going to fly the NXT crew over for Saudi.
I forgot about that part.
So they're probably doing it this year to go, hey, we're going to introduce this now, so you're not just because they're going to Saudi next year.
Yeah.
I can already see that as no, it's not because we're going to Saudi. You see, we did it last year too. It's, probably ticket prices, probably the Saudi thing.
Yeah, which begs the question again of why is Mania in Saudi?
Yeah. We saw how dead the fucking Rumble was.
You know,
it wasn't empty. Those were the LED lights on the seats, which, entrances, cool. Do it. You can actually extend the graphics down to the crowd. It'll make it look like it's a more alive arena. That's cool. Keep them off during the matches. Because when you left them on during the Women's Rumble, geez, that stadium just looked empty.
Yeah. How many more years we got on that 10-year contract?
I think next year's their last year, unless it extends into 2018 or 2028.
Watch them re-up it, and it's going to be another.
I don't think they're going to re-up it.
They're going to renegotiate it to, if they got to still be in Saudi, to 1 show a year. Because this 2 show a year.
I don't want to say anything because this sounds like kind of conspiracy-wise. But I think they're doing what they did with Peacock. We're going to run up these shows because we might have X amount of shows that we have to hit before the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to hit these shows now, get the deadline, get the show amount done with, so we can renegotiate or we can just move somewhere else.
Yeah.
It sucks, but I think that Saudi was the perfect proving ground to test that you guys could go internationally, even though you guys have been doing that for years before going to Saudi.
Yeah.
But now it's led to, hey, we can hold a PLE in a different country.
Yeah,
So.
we can hold. Yeah, I mean, we've seen plentiful more Europe shows. We've finally gone to Australia.
We're
It's
getting Italy this year.
Yeah, it's like, despite, to get away from the political side of it, Saudi pays good. We know that. Like, the reason why they decided on this contract is because Saudi chucks money at them, which is like business perspective wise, yeah, you're gonna keep it around. It was proving ground for how many people watch/attend international shows, which the watch factor is actually a lot. The attendance, it's iffy.
Well, yeah, the attendance is iffy, but you still do have your American audience coming over to these countries and
Yep.
watching these shows. It's not
Yep,
just
and
full of
also
local.
streaming it live still. So it's like, you've learned that international shows aren't a money plummet.
It just
but-
sucks because if in WWE is the company that's very much of it's not working, we're not gonna do it.
Yes.
So if people keep showing up to these events and people keep watching these events, guess what? They're gonna keep happening no matter
Yes.
what you say.
But
Sorry to cut you off.
No,
This is my
all good.
last time. But it's like what's happening with Mania's ticket sales. People aren't buying tickets, so you know what they're doing? They're dropping the prices. Now, for nosebleeds, the cheapest seat is $700.
better than $1,000.
But it's still like, dude, $700 for one person for nosebleed seats? And remind you, this isn't a basketball stadium. This is a football arena.
That is high up.
Yeah, this is where the fucking Raiders play at. It's a football arena, dude. You need to drop the prices, man. And I'm just scared for how the set's gonna look. I think the set's gonna be the exact fucking same.
Possibly, yeah. But as I mentioned, like, they obviously, despite what the board and PR team are saying, WWE and TKO obviously listen to the internet. It's like, they understand that people effing hate the Saudi shows. So they are probably going to negotiate to drop down to one show a year to keep the Saudi money coming, while appeasing to the internet of there's not going to be as many of them now.
Yeah. But, we could do a whole video on what the fuck is going wrong with TKO right now.
Yeah.
But we're here to talk about NXT.
And it was actually good.
Except we're starting off with Bat.
Yeah, I hated the ending of this match, but it was a good match nonetheless. It is your NXT Tag Team Championship contest between your champions Dark State, represented by Osiris Griffin and Saquon Sugars.
The Sugar Man.
Yep. Versus Swipe Right, representing the Vanity Project, represented by
Ricky Smokes and Brad Baylor.
Yee. And after watching this match, yeah, you're right about Baylor.
Baylor sucks.
Oh no, Smokes is who I'm thinking.
Smokes is good.
Yeah, Smokes is good. Smokes is great.
I like Smokes. Brad Baylor, go on somewhere else. Go on somewhere else. I don't want you on my screen.
Smokes is wasting his talent here.
Yeah.
With this group.
And it sucks because when we cut to the backstage promos that they do, Ricky Smokes is the funniest one there, and they barely give him lines.
Yeah, no.
He kills it.
The Vanity Project need to split off to work on what they're bad at and perfect what they're good at. Like, Smokes, amazing in ring, but kind of needs Baylor for the promo work.
Yeah.
Baylor, hilarious on the mic, could use some work in ring.
Yeah.
And then Jackson's there.
Yeah, then you have Jackson Drake, and he's just there. Yeah. What's bad about him? Everything. What's good about him? Nothing.
Yeah.
They just gave him a belt.
He's average at everything,
Yeah.
which is bad in this business.
Yeah, it is. Bruh. The fact. Also, this is not a triple title Tuesday, not even a double title Tuesday. It is a quadruple title Tuesday. Oh my god!
Spoiler alert, 3 of those titles change hands.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is one of those belts. It is Swipe Right picking up the win.
After interference from Jackson saving one of his fellow faction mates by putting his foot on the rope, causing Dark Stage to chase him off. Osiris taking his eye off the ball, flying crossbody onto Jackson, which gives enough time for Rogue Tony D'Angelo to spinebuster Saquon onto the apron, roll him back in, toss Baylor back in?
I think.
Yeah, the blonde one. And 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we have new NXT Tag Team Champions, everyone. The team that everyone was asking for, Swipe Right. Oh, boy.
Yes, but they will be in action next week as in a backstage segment. Hank and Tank and Shiloh have taken apart Jackson Drake's car.
It's not Jackson Drake's.
Oh,
It's
wait.
Brad Baylor.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't even take out the dude who has the singles championship. They went for the dude with the tag championship.
Yeah, so it will be Hank and Tank and Shiloh versus the Vanity Project in a 3v3 next week.
Look, man. They just wanted to give them all the gold. That's what it is. I hate it.
Yeah, and speaking of gold, why do none of these two hold gold?
Wait a second. So speaking of Evolve also apparently has WWE has announced a new has filed a new trademark for Evolve called Evolve Succession.
Is that gonna be the next PLE?
Evolve is getting PLEs.
They've already had one.
What the fuck is going on? Are they on Tubi?
Yeah,
The PLEs are on Tubi.
yeah.
What happened to the game I love? The only reason why I want to watch Tubi is because it's Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
It's the only reason.
Yeah, but speaking of Evolve and gold, again, I ask, why do none of these two hold any gold? That it is Keanu Carver versus Shawn Legacy in a grudge match for the actions taken during the ladder match.
It's because they're officially WWE superstars now. They don't need to appear on Evolve.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Nikita Lyons. You can stay over there.
Yeah. This match was actually real good.
Yeah. Carver showing off the big powerhouse Brutus force of nature that he is, and Shawn Legacy running around.
Acting like an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah. Great match. Great
Yeah.
partners.
Yeah, Carver attempting to do what Legacy... It was Legacy that put him through the tower in the ladder match, right?
No.
Oh, it
put
was.
him to the-
Yeah, Carver put Legacy through the tower, and Carver was looking to do it again, but Legacy was like, psych!
Yeah. Psych, he hits him with a super kick, I believe.
Yes, but action gets back into the ring. Carver tosses Legacy around like a ragdoll for a little bit for the 1, 2, 3.
He tosses him around, and then he hits the pounce! Oh, I fucking love the pounce, man. Hands down, one of the best finishers ever. If you don't know what the pounce is, you send your opponent off the ropes. You then run the ropes perpendicular to them. So
Yup.
you're gonna intersect. And when you intersect, you fucking truck them like you're hitting the hit stick in Madden. It is the best thing I've ever seen in a fucking wrestling ring. It is amazing. I love it
Legacy
so much.
went flying.
That legitimately, when I was playing Madden growing up with my brother, whenever we would tackle each other, hit stick. Man, it was beautiful. Yeah, Legacy when flying from the pounce. 1, 2, 3. Carver picks up the win. Now, Trevin, you said this match couldn't happen. It is the Speed Finals. It is a triple threat match, special 7-minute timer. It is Elio LaFleur taking on Eli Knight, taking on your speed champion Jasper Troy.
This match was real good.
Oh my god. Why? What the fuck are you feeding these men? Why can Eli Knight do a standing moonsault where he touches the top turnbuckle like it's fucking nothing?
Yeah.
Elio is just quick and amazing with his movements.
And
Jasper Troy is a good base for them.
Yeah.
Great base for them.
Yeah. No, good punching bag this match Jasper was.
Yeah. The big ending part that everyone's talking about is Eli Knight hits a big moonsault. But the momentum carries him backwards and away from Jasper to where Elio splashes on him. 1, 2, 3. With, I think, a minute 12 left on the clock.
Yes.
So, not the full 7 minutes. We went about 6, but we have a new speed champion.
And Elio LaFleur.
Hey.
And honestly, fits him real well.
I am of the belief, though, that they should just get rid of the speed title and just make a cruiserweight division.
Yeah.
Because, here's the thing. There's a lot of people that are never going to sniff a mid-card title.
No.
There's a lot of people who aren't going to touch a main card or mid-card title, and there's a lot of people, 90% of the people, who will never touch a main title.
Yeah.
So, why not just give them a third title to fight for?
Yeah.
And the cruiserweight, it's very easy. You just get people who can work. Smaller guys who can work. And they don't even need to be smaller guys. As long as you're under 205, you're fucking in there.
Yeah. I just feel like they retired the cruiserweight because despite the Raw World Championship being the World Heavyweight Championship, the name's just kind of there for. It was the old name of one of the world titles. I feel like they've moved.
Well, no, they treated it like an actual cruiserweight division. You had to be 205. They legitimately did weight.
I feel like WWE has moved away from weight classing.
Well, then you shouldn't call it the World Heavyweight Championship. Call it the World Championship.
I mean, fair.
Because, yeah, they definitely moved away from it. The Intercontinental title used to be called the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. And if it's just the women's world title, why can't it just be the men's world title?
Because that's the thing is that if we're going by weight classes, Finn Balor wouldn't, I don't think, would legally be allowed to challenge for the title this weekend.
You would. It'd be the cruiserweight division.
Yeah, but...
Bro would be a featherweight.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, but they don't adhere to, like, the World Heavyweight Championship isn't just heavyweights, mainly because you wouldn't have anyone in there.
No.
Or you would have people in there, there's just no one that people want to see. And cruiserweight title is not just, hey, you're small, you're in here. It is for work rate. It is the work rate title.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing shit with the IC title. And the thing with the cruiserweight is it would be a 3-brand floating title. But no, we're stuck with speed because, yeah, we want short matches that take up time. Because going into this next match, I think it would have been a lot better if there was actually time. Not a 7-minute match before this that took up its time.
It's something that I thought going into this show was going to be our main event, but after seeing the events of the actual match, I get why it was not our main event.
Yeah, man, this could have started off the show too.
Yep, it is JC Jane versus your NXT Women's Champion versus Zaruca with, of course, for JC Jane, the rest of Fatal Influence on ringside, and for Zaruca, she has Zarya on ringside. Spear!
Yeah, we're going through the introductions. We get right out of it. Soul turns around. Spear! Bam!
F5!
Bam! F5.
And
Zarya says, good luck, rolls out the ring.
Yep.
Casey, get up.
And like the ref is checking, like, are you still good to compete with Soul? And Soul is like, ring that bell.
Encore! Boom! Rolling
1,
encore.
2, 3, and stop! kill.
8 seconds.
And then Zaruca rolls out of the ring into another F5 from Zarya on the announcer table.
Yep. Kiss to the forehead. And bye.
And it is made official that next week, JC Jane will defend her title again in back-to-back weeks against Zarya.
So, JC is rotating.
Because it ain't happening at a PLE. Why would you lose it?
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just Soul's going to cost Zarya the match. It's just easy.
And
to
then
see
probably
that.
going to be a triple threat at either Vengeance Day or Stand and Deliver.
Probably Stand and Deliver. Or we have one of them win it at Vengeance Day, then that's your Stand and Deliver main event right there for your women's.
Yeah, 1v1.
What the fuck is the men's Stand and Deliver?
No idea.
But dude, yeah, they killed it. The only thing is, I wish they would have had an actual match.
Yeah.
I wish we would have had an actual match because then you could have had the ref distracted with Fatal Influence, spear, F5, and then you throw her in the ring. But I guess for the shock of it.
Yeah. No, because they cut to the audience and the audience was like, what the?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, because that's the thing is the internet said, we all saw this coming. That's not how we thought it was going to happen.
How did Zaruca dissolve before the Judgment Day?
Shit writing.
Yes.
Yes.
But next, equally more shit writing. It is the first round of the Women's Speed Tournament. It is Thea Hale taking on Blake Monroe. But first, Tatum Paxley is in the crowd because she wants to talk to Izzy Dame. She says, look, I've tied myself up in knots over years trying to fit in, trying to make people love me. She then goes on to say that when she wins the title, it will not just be her title, it will be everyone's title. Izzy Dame comes out, you're nothing, you'll never amount to anything. They start walking towards each other. They start brawling. Glamorous Forever starts playing. Okay.
Yeah, and you should not have used the game footage for Blake's entrance because, brother, that model looks awful.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's actually a great looking model. That's actually a great looking model. I don't think the hair looks great.
I don't like the hair. I did not like the face. I was like, what the?
Yeah, you are in the minority there. Twitter's eating up that model. They love it.
Yeah, but despite.
Oh yeah, then Thea Hale comes out.
Yeah, then Thea Hale comes out and the timer ain't up there for the first 30 seconds of the match.
Yeah, so then the timer then starts, and you would think, okay, it starts at 2:30. No, it starts at 3 minutes. So they just got an extra 30 seconds out of the match for nothing.
Yeah. And then the timer gets put on where the timer goes, and the speed graphic ain't on there. 15 more seconds pass, and finally the speed coloring is on. What the frick was happening in back?
And, you didn't even need the graphics up for that long, because right after that happens, Blake Monroe rolls to the outside. Referee checking out Thea Hale. Hypnotic, out of nowhere. I thought you were supposed to be suspended. And I thought you had a neck injury. What the fuck? Throws her back in. Thea Hale pins Blake Monroe in the first round of the Speed Tournament.
And you want to know who the second match is? It is Ren Sinclair versus...
Who let her back in? It is fucking Nikita Lyons. Who the fuck let her back into the NXT shit?
Triple H.
He doesn't run NXT. It's Sean. Sean, what the fuck? You cross-eyed bitch. And I'm definitely calling you a cross-eyed bitch because who the fuck thought to put this match as your second to last match of the night? It is Uriah Connors taking on Kale Dixon. Boy, that screams co-main event, doesn't it?
Yep.
That just screams co-main
Uriah
event.
Connors, the new member of the Nepo Baby, the newest member of the Nepo Baby faction.
Which now have a name, Birthright. Yeah, Birthright. Even though one of the members
is not a
He's
second
not a
generation.
second generation superstar. Not even third generation. Not even fourth generation. He's just generation.
Yeah. He also lost his title a week ago.
Yeah. Someone said, why is he in here? And he quote retweeted a comment on someone else's post. He be fucking. And he quote retweeted that. So, yeah, that's perfect response.
Yeah.
He be fucking.
Yeah, but
and this match be fucking boring.
yeah.
Not a shit happened.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad match. Like, I'll give it credit where credit's due. These two are decent workers. It's just I could not give two craps about this match.
Brother, this should have been, if this wasn't a quadruple title Tuesday, this would have been your opening contest. And you could very much tell. Because, bruh, not a fucking lick of shit happens. Uriah Connors picks up the win. Kale Dixon is upset. He's defeated. Andre Chase is looking on. That's the match.
Yo. And now,
Our main event of the evening. It is for the NXT Canadian North American Championship. It is Miles Bourne, your challenger, taking on Ethan Page, your NXT Canadian North American Champion. I always have to put the qualifier in.
yep. And the story of this match is Ethan's ankle is not at 100% and Miles Bourne knows it.
Apparently, bruh. Also, I don't know who the fuck hates Miles Bourne back there, but did you see his new gear? His new fucking shirt? NXT. MB. Miles Bourne. Bruh, I am sorry. I can't believe these words are going to come out of my mouth. I'd rather wear the Dominic Mysterio Dude Wipe shirt than wear that. What the fuck?
Hey, Dude Wipes is a good sponsor.
Yeah, especially how shitty that rain's going for him. But yeah, Ethan selling the ankle, Miles attacking the ankle.
Yep. And all heck breaks loose around our ending because we actually had a decent match because Ethan hits not one, but two Ego's edges.
Yeah,
And Miles kicks out of him and we're like, dang.
well,
all
that's
right.
it.
But I'm like, wait. He hasn't hit the twisted grin, so there's maybe a chance. And of course, all chaos starts breaking loose. Vanity Project comes out only to be intercepted by Hank and Tank and yeah, and Shiloh, and then new teammate of Ethan, Ricky Saints tries to distract Miles, only to get mollywopped by his challenger at Vengeance Day, Joe Hendry.
Which then leads to Miles Bourne hitting the Born Again. The
Yep,
zigzag.
because Ethan's going for a twisted grin, gets pushed into an exposed turnbuckle by the Joe Hendry, Ricky Saints brawl, and then eats a Born Again for the 1, 2, 3.
And new NXT North American Champion, Miles Bourne.
Yep.
Can finally stop saying the Canadian.
Well,
Yeah.
there was a video released by WWE NXT of them putting Miles' side plates on the Canadian strap.
It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, it's going, but
It's gone next
it's
week.
yeah. I just find it funny how it's like y'all clearly have the OG strap in storage. Just
My fear is that they're redesigning it. My fear is that they're redesigning the best looking belt they
no, keep the maroon strap.
have. I fear because, bruh, why?
Don't-
Why else would you put it on the Canadian strap?
Don't make it the blanket black strap all the men titles have.
We can't have nice shit around here. I remember when people were upset that the purple title was out for the cruiserweight when that got unveiled. Then they went with the green strap for the 24/7. The 24/7 title was the worst looking title ever. I don't know what they were thinking with
Looked
that.
like a penny.
It did look like a penny. It looked like a collectible you find in a video game. oh, if you find all the pieces, you built the championship. But why do I need this? Just to sell it to vendors.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't look as penny-ish as the old tag belts, but then they decided to make the tag belts look like nickels.
I kind of, I'm not going to lie, I didn't mind the look of the old tag titles.
I didn't either.
I liked the motif that they were going for.
Yeah.
I just wish that if they wanted to just, because they obviously changed it to silver, so it would look good on a red or a blue strap.
Yeah.
I say you bring back the design that you brought back for these titles, for the SmackDown set, and then you just keep the penny ones on Raw, but with the bigger strap. A bigger black strap.
Or just do what a bunch of the internet is asking and reunify the tag titles, because you clearly cannot book 2 tag divisions.
Yeah, you clearly can't. But, I don't know. Yeah. So, thoughts. Do you think they took the belt off of Ethan because they need a refresh on the Vision?
I didn't even think about that.
Paul Heyman said, I need Ethan now. I need him now. This Vision, this group can't do shit without a person to lead them.
Rick, no, because I feel like this is definitely the spot where Ethan was still gonna lose, but I feel like it was the nail in the coffin might be the Vision. I feel like this is obvious. Ethan and Ricky getting called up, blaring signs.
Because if he doesn't get called up, where does he go? Does he just go back into the main title picture? Because I don't want him back as the NXT champion.
No, he's obvious.
Don't get me wrong. I fucking loved his run as North American champion. It was great. You do not need to go from title to title. Do something else.
Yeah. Ethan is main roster ready. He has been since he got here.
Yeah.
Ricky, NXT has done a lot of damage to Ricky's stock, honestly.
Zach, real quick before we stop recording, can you text Gordon to make sure we get his picks for Elimination Chamber?
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I'm excited for Vengeance Day.
Yes. We have 3 matches confirmed now.
Yeah, we have 3 matches confirmed. I'm mainly excited because I really want this belt back. But I'm excited because we have a better picture in what's going into the Stand and Deliver show.
Yep, especially because now they're only 1 month apart instead of 6 weeks apart.
Which I think it's going to suck for them. Those extra 2 weeks help.
Yes.
Those extra 2 weeks help. It allows you to actually build out more of a story. I fear that Stand and Deliver is going to be like Blake Monroe versus Jada Parker. Blake Monroe's not even going to be in the title picture because I think the main title picture will be Zaruca versus Zaria.
Yeah.
Because I think you have to influence just go up to the main roster at this point. I think they're ready.
Have the woman ever main evented Stand and Deliver?
I don't believe so.
Ooh.
That could main event it.
Yeah, no, first ever women's Stand and Deliver main event.
Also, NXT hasn't had a Hell in a Cell match.
Do it.
Bruh,
Do it.
I'm just saying.
Do it.
You don't have the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view anymore.
Do it.
You don't have to put them on.
Do it.
I think it's a match worthy. But this Zaria and Soul is definitely worth a stipulation. This should not be just a stock standard singles match.
Yes, if it's not Hell in the Cell, if you're gonna keep a name-worthy gimmick, no holds barred.
No holds barred, last woman standing, Iron Woman match. You have plenty of options there. Just don't make it stock standard. Doesn't need to be stock standard.
No.
But that is it for this episode of NXT. Pretty good. Quadruple title Tuesday. 3 new titles. The whole landscape of NXT is changing once again.
Yeah.
The power dynamic in the WWE universe will never be the same.
Okay.
What if I told you, out of the last DC movies, that was the highest grossing film?
I'd believe it.
What movie are we talking about?
Black Adam.
Oh, Jeebus.
Before the Superman movie that we saw last year. The highest grossing of the last DC films was Black Adam.
How did the Batman not beat it out?
Because that's Elseworld.
I hate it here.
Yeah, it's Elseworld. Also, I want to get your guys' reaction to this on camera. Sony is rebooting the spin-off verse for Spider-Man with all new actors.
Wow, they're broke.
We're going to be getting a new Venom, a new Kraven. Hey, I still want that Bad Bunny movie we were supposed to get. He was supposed to play a villain. I'm forgetting his name right now, but I'll look it up after this. But yeah, he was supposed to be a villain. Yay! We're gonna get a new Madam Web!
Yeah.
And a new Morbius.
Any castings will be better than those castings.
It's Morbin time.
How does one actor kill the entire Tron series?
Because it's Jared fucking Leto.
Yeah, that's exactly the answer.
Is the reason why the Suicide Squad movie sucked. Not just because of him. There were plenty of other reasons. But
Yeah.
he was the main reason. That Joker adaptation sucked.
Yeah.
The only version of his Joker I liked was, I think it was the Snyder Cuts version.
Yeah.
When he was doing that scene with Batman where he's like, everyone's dead, Batman.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. That was the only cool version of it. Because it was like, oh, I can actually see that Joker. But, yeah. Sony's rebooting the verse. I can't wait. It's going to be shit all over again.
Sony doesn't know what can make them money, because
They know what will make the money. That's selling Spider-Man, but they don't want to sell Spider-Man because Spider-Man is the only thing making them money.
Yep.
But yeah, that's it for this episode of Disqualified. That's it for us. That is your double prediction champion. That is main roster and NXT Trevin. That behind the camera is our cameraman and producer, Beltless Zach, and I am Beltless Caleb. Signing off. Be sure to like, comment who you want to see play Morbius in the next Morbius movie.
Idris Elba.
Hey, fuck it. He's better than Jared Leto. Subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And we will see you next time. Thank you for your time and peace.
Bye.